So
All
what
right,
was
go ahead.
inside of it?
It was him. What did you just say? Salami stroking? But when I asked, it's not like he said, "Yo, I was just masturbating." He gave like a full, detailed explanation of what it was. I'm just sitting here with my hard cock, stroking it for you, baby. I'm saying, all type of cum coming out for you, girl.
Oh,
Only you.
oh,
Yo,
I
GS
can't-
about to die. I'm here with my hard
It was-
cock, baby, stroking it for you.
It was just
Yo,
full detail.
why you gave him the Barry White voice though? Why you gave him the Barry White voice though?
It's an anonymous voice.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to 3 Round Burst Podcast, Episode 3. I am GS, and we are here with Adam.
Hey, what the fuck is up?
We are here with Ash.
Hey, what the fuck's up?
Whoa. And we have our first guest, and we have our guest who is...
Slim D, what the fuck is up?
Oh, everybody got the same intro. All right, so as our first guest, Slim, you want to go on ahead? You do have a channel. You want to go ahead and let them know what it is it's about?
Well, I just started a new channel a few days ago. It's called Akron's TV, and basically it's Call of Duty competition gameplay where I just beast on search and destroy and do MLG type things. And I'm just a nerd. I play Call of Duty. That's basically all I play. I want to say I play more games, but nah, it's just Call of Duty.
His link will be in the description, so make sure you guys go on ahead to his channel and show some love and go on ahead and subscribe to Slim D. So last week, our first topic was getting into relationship issues and stuff like that. If you guys had any questions, and we actually had some people leave some questions, and unfortunately we couldn't get to all of them, but there were some really good ones, and we decided to pick out a few of them that we will go on ahead and answer. And the first one we will start with is first and foremost, we got to drop our intro music.
My nigga.
All right, so the first question is, so I got something I want a comment on. There's this girl I met and we hit it off big time. We've had ton in common. She's from Milwaukee. I'm from Chicago. She came down. We had an awesome date. It was seriously awesome. We were planning on a second date. Then all of a sudden, she sends me a text message saying that she can't see us more than friends. Why? Because she was too comfortable with me as far as my limited understanding of relationship goes. A good one is where you are with your best friend who you want to bang too. And that's kind of what's going on with here. So what the hell? Did I just get played like Matt or what? So basically, he's just saying that, he lets us know that he has limited, dating experience. So he's not really too sure how to read this. But, he had an awesome date and she just randomly texted him as they were planning on their second date that she doesn't see him any more than friends. So what do you guys think the situation is?
And he emphasized the fact that she texted him. Like he wrote it in caps, like text me. Like he was screaming. Like he's pretty.
He was
upset.
The feelings was
Had
hurt.
the audacity to text me.
I mean, she could have called though. I mean, texting is more of a guy thing, Like we don't want to do stuff. We don't want to hurt her or something like that, or able to hear her cry or something like we just go text this chick, I don't want to get on the phone and then she's gonna be like, why? We text them and stuff. So I don't know, man. That was kind of a guy move.
But maybe she has the mentality of a man. Maybe she went down there to actually get a piece of ass, and this dude was in the friend zone. He just wanted to be like, oh, I want to be buddy, but she just wanted the dick and dip out.
Yo,
and maybe she didn't get it, so she's like, well, I don't see us fucking in the near future, so I just want to be your friend.
I honestly didn't even take that into consideration. I didn't even think about that. Damn. I'm usually the one that thinks like that.
she had told him that she felt really comfortable with him, and as a guy, that's more of a friend word. You know what I mean? Like if you feel comfortable with somebody, something that just lets you know that what's coming up next, and after that, she pretty much lets you know that I can't see anything more than friends. So I would probably take it as maybe you're not too. I don't know. Like you said, the first date went great. Maybe she told you the same thing, but maybe she didn't feel that way. I mean, I don't know what it is you guys did, but maybe she
Yeah.
didn't think you were too spontaneous enough, or
Only
Maybe he
thing
didn't flirt enough.
I'm mad about. Only thing I'm mad about is he didn't explain what happened in the date, because that'd give us a better understanding of like why she did it or something like that, or maybe she, already thought about doing it and that date solidified it. Like, okay, yeah, we're just friends, or blah blah blah.
Yep, now he's in the
yeah, see,
friend
playing
zone.
Madden for me would be an awesome date, but maybe she wouldn't think so.
He said playing Madden though.
That would be an awesome day. I wouldn't mind teaching somebody an A gap. You gotta be kidding me. The perfect day.
Yo,
I don't
you
think so.
play with the Broncos and have her play with the Cardinals or something like. You set her up for Philly. Like, yo, go play with these Rams real quick. They nice.
So Ash, as a
with the
female
Browns.
perspective, what do you think of they're planning on their second date? One, they live far. They're about, we Googled it just to see how far it is. It says
Yeah.
that it's about an hour and a half. I'm thinking that's driving time. So they're about an hour and a half away. And they were in the midst of talking about their second date. And then she just hits it with bam. You know what? I was really comfortable and everything, but I only see us as friends and nothing more.
Okay, Ash.
Yeah, let me know.
Maybe honestly, I think
We'll use that for the
I'm sorry, you were
for
supposed to
the
pause
bloopers.
right there. It's getting loud behind me. So, you know.
honestly, do you think the distance has something to do with it? Because that's the distance. Like, I mean, fucking hour and a half. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they did on the date, but if I'm traveling an hour and a half to go see somebody, I'm getting ass. I'm getting something. There's something.
You know, that's a
that
good
I'm
point. I
going.
wonder who traveled to see who. If she came to see him, then
She wanted the D.
yeah,
And he didn't
I
give
would
it to
Yeah,
her.
think so.
yeah.
I would think so.
Or
So
That's
maybe
the-
it
she
doesn't
was
say who's seen
interested
who.
in him, you know? Maybe he just
Nah, that's
wasn't
never the
what
case,
she
Ash.
was looking for.
That's never the case, Ash.
I mean,
Alright? This ain't the
it
movies.
doesn't happen like that.
Okay.
Never.
So
Depends on how long they've been
from
dating
your
before.
female perspective, what do you think? You know, like he said, they were talking about their second date, and then she let him know that she was comfortable, but she doesn't see him more than friends. What do you take of that from a female mind? What's going through her mind?
Maybe he didn't flirt enough. Didn't give up the vibe of wanting something more, I guess. I don't know. When you're on
Yeah,
a
like
date, you
maybe.
normally pass off like some type of movement or something slight to let him know that you're interested in more. Maybe he just wanted to, here's some popcorn. You want some? I don't know. Now he's in a friend
Maybe
zone. He's going to be the friend that goes by her pads, when she needs it. He's one of
you're
those
saying like maybe
guys.
he played it like too safe, like
Yeah.
trying to just make sure she was comfortable,
Yep.
cool. Like, oh, I don't wanna pressure her into
Nope, I don't want
anything,
to
and
overdo it. Nope. Sometimes when you do
Yeah,
that,
see,
you mess up yourself.
that's a good way to think of it, because when you're that far apart, obviously you're not going to see each other often. So she probably thinks that that's how it's going to be, and even though you may think the date went awesome, she probably just didn't think that that's something she could see herself doing,
yeah,
however often
traveling
she see
that
you guys.
far.
Yep. She wanted
What do you
something
think,
more,
Slim?
and you didn't do it.
I mean, even though this dude did give his life story in the comment, because I just read over it a little bit, I need more information. I mean, I need to know how long they've been talking before they actually met up for the first time, and if he acted the same way he did online that he did in real life. Because me as a person, I'm two different people when it comes to online shit and in real life. I'm actually shy in real life. So if I met someone like a female online, they'll think I'm outgoing and I'm some hyper ass motherfucking person. But when they meet me in real life, I'll be all like, yeah, I'm semi the same, but I'm more shy. So that could be a turn off to that female. Like maybe he's way too shy, but he's outgoing online. So I don't know.
I would suggest this. I would suggest you text her one more time and say, just give it one more time. Let's date one more time and see if you can get one more chance. Because obviously, it seems like you have feelings for her and you like her,
Yeah.
and you guys aren't on the same path. But I would suggest just give me one more time. Let me take you out one more time. Because obviously I want us to be more than friends, and let me see if I can make that happen. You got to go for it, man. You got to go balls deep. You got to have planes writing her name in smoke and all that. You got to go all out. You somehow got to make her feel like, you know what, this isn't my friend. This is somebody who I
Yeah,
see myself
definitely.
developing a relationship with. So I think Adam, what he said was, or Slim, I don't know, one of them said it, that maybe you played it too safe on the first date, and the
Yeah.
vibe that she got was that, I kind of see him more as a friend. So I would suggest trying to get one more chance and going all out.
But it
All right.
sounds like he's already in the friend
This is what
zone.
I say he does. This is what I say you do, Phelps. I say you definitely got to try again, because if it really sounds like you like her, so you don't want to just give that up, you know, without a fight at least. So I say when you meet up with her and y'all chilling and shit, and the mood is right, you just take your dick out, put it in her hand, see how she feels about it. That's what I say you do. Just put it in her hand. Just put it in her hand. Like let that solidifies. Like, bitch, I don't want to be in the friend zone.
Yo.
I'm telling you, like,
So you just gonna straight hit her
take
with
it
the
out and
sling
put it
and
in her
just
hand.
let it jingle right up in her hands. Like, here you go. What you gonna do with that?
Yeah, exactly. Like that lets her know, like, this friend zone stuff ain't working out. Like, I ain't cool with this friend zone shit. You're not about to have me pick out panties with you and stuff, and nah, this ain't happening. I ain't about that friend zone life.
Yeah.
Just see what she does. If she blushes and shit, you gotta. If she's like, oh my god, what are you doing? You gotta. If she gets upset, then you in the friend zone. There's nothing we can do about it.
Word.
He said just pull it out, just slap it in her hand, just slap.
Yeah.
That raw slap too. You just
Like,
pull it out.
yo, give me a hand real quick. And she's like, oh, what do you want? And bam, right in the hand. Right there. Whatever she's feeling at that time, that will let you know, like, if you were the friend zone or not. Or like she was just like playing hard to get, or she was just fucking around or something.
And
See your
and
reaction.
if that is the last opportunity, you never know where it might go. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it didn't matter. You weren't gonna see her no more anyway. So
Yeah.
might as well try it out. And speaking of that, that kind of leads into the next question. Somebody says that I'm almost done with high school. I'm a senior and I'm going to Stanford in the fall. My problem is I've always been a really big guy. During my freshman year, I fell in love at first sight. Her name is Cindy. One day she says, I go out with guys on football team. And like a dumbass, I join, I make the team, break school records for sacks in the season. So I know that I'm not the best looking guy in the world and I'm not the most fit. After 3 years, I'm still very much in love with her after not talking to her for 3 years. Now she has a boyfriend. My question is, should I tell her? Because I know that I will be very happy with her. Please help.
Damn.
One thing that comes to mind is you haven't spoken to her in 3 years. So how in the world could you be in love with her? You know her for 3 years. You haven't spoken to her in 3 years, yet you love her. Love is a strong word, man. I don't think you know what love is.
Especially because you in high school. Just wait until you go to college. There's so much college pussy. You be straight.
Now hold on, you going to Stanford, and
That
you a
is a
football
very
player,
top. That's the top school.
and you a football player.
Yeah.
Now, he doesn't say he's going for football, but
But he
is
said he
going to
broke
Stanford.
he broke sacks records and shit.
Yeah,
You know?
if you're going to Stanford, man, that's almost damn near making you go to the NFL because a lot of the top schools, when you go
Yeah.
there, you're pretty much going to the NFL. Most
You
of them
know.
do.
So I mean, this is what I say. That love shit. You young, don't even worry about that. Hit her up. See what's up, and if anything, just like add her like on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. And when you blow up and you doing it big out in Stanford on the football team, and you like all successful and shit, you rub it in her face like, bitch, this is what you could have had. Like, you just messed this up. That's what I say you do, man, because you breaking records and sacks and shit, and you going to a school like Stanford, man, you better throw it in her face. Like, look, you
So you
rejected me.
saying just have like a big, just have like a big orgy party with mad pretty girls all over the place and just add her at Twitter. Guess who could have been here? Add her. That's it.
Hell yeah, that's what I do, man.
I definitely say take a shot though, even though she has a boyfriend. Like that whole situation with Anna, even though she left me for the punter and she should have been with me and we should have had babies in Cuba and all that. I felt more comfortable knowing that I at least tried, even though it was a flimsy attempt at a note. At least I knew that I tried. I gave it a shot. It's better than never trying, and it's always going to be in the back of your mind. I wonder if she knew. What if she liked me? What if, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
you're
what
never
if
too
she-
sure. So it's better to find out. And I would definitely try. Just let her know, even if she has a boyfriend, just, let her know, listen, I'm going to college, yada, yada, yada. And this is how I feel about you. And see what happens. If it doesn't work out, then you go Adam's route. Rub it in her face. When you sign your new contract, you rub it in her face. You buy a condo and you at her at Twitter. Look at this
Buy-
nice house. At
Yep.
Cindy.
Just because you got money like that, buy the house right next to hers and just be there sometimes.
Yo, speaking of that, really quick,
Fuck around butt
did you hear
naked.
that on ESPN today?
What happened?
Oh my God, it's so crazy that you said that. All right, listen to this. Somebody who got divorced with his wife, right? And he said that this is they were talking about this, that is one of the biggest, like, revenges or whatever. So
Okay.
he got divorced with his wife. The guy goes and buys the house right next to her. And it's somewhere in like Colorado. I don't know where it's at. It was on Mike and Mike in the morning. And it's like a very rich area. So the guy has a lot of money.
Yeah.
So he buys the house right next to her. And in the yard, he bought a 14-foot statue of a middle finger that points over directly to their yard. And it has lights, and at night it lights up. And it points directly to their front door. So he's like that her and her boyfriend sees it every day. And supposedly that's the boyfriend that she cheated on him with. I just thought that was crazy. He buys the house right next door, lives there, and puts a 14-foot statue of a middle finger with lights and everything.
Yo, that's my dude. Yo, I'd do that. That's what I would do. Oh my God. That is so awesome, yo.
that is an awesome situation. It is.
Wow.
And then they were suggesting like, oh, you went all out, but you got to make it come up and down now. You got to have it motorized so it goes up and down at times, and have speakers on it, and have the song "Forget You" by CeeLo playing. Obviously, the dirty version.
Yo, that is funny, man.
But back to our question, Slim. What do you think of the question of the guy with his high school crush?
I mean, I'm not optimistic like you guys. I think it's a little bit too late. You haven't talked to the female for 3 years. And if I was a female and some dude randomly comes up to me that I've talked to 3 years ago and is like, I'm in love with you, I was like, you need to go get checked, son. Something is wrong with you mentally. I have not spoken to you within this period of time and you're in love. You might like me back then. You want to try it out. Yeah, that's good. But don't come at me with the love word already.
Yeah, you keep that to yourself. Don't tell her that.
Yeah. So you saying that he doesn't try to see what's going on? He just leaves it alone?
I mean, me personally, I would leave it alone. I think it's a little bit too late. He had his chances all through high school. Now he's going to go to college. I think there's bigger and better things in his life to worry about than some girl that he knew 3 years ago that he hasn't even spoken to. I mean, if she was that important to him in his life, I think he would have the opportunity to talk to her within those 3 years. I think let it go, move on, and do what you do at Stanford, get that college, and make that money. I mean, I don't think she's that important. No female is that important to be in love with them for 3 years without even knowing them, without being like some stalker status, and you need some mentally stable pills or something to help you out.
Yeah, when you're in high school, man, you definitely throw that love word around. You see somebody and she's hot, and you feel like we would be happy together. We would be good together. You don't know, man. She might kick puppies on the weekends, man. You don't know. You don't know what she's about.
Especially because you haven't really talked to her in 3 years. What she was 3 years ago might not be what she is now. So
3 years make a big difference, man. Look at that Hannah Montana chick.
Yeah.
She went from pretty, now she goes to the barbershop, gets some one on the sides. I don't know what the hell is going on with her.
Yeah.
Smoking weed, popping mollies, doing coke.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but still, that might not be the type of chick you want.
Ash, what is your take on the situation?
With Slim, it's too late.
How would you feel for a guy that you knew and you didn't know him that much, but he came up to you like after 3 years and told you like he
makes the football team.
He's going to Stanford,
one of the best colleges in the world for football.
What did you ask me?
Yeah.
She's over there playing Call of Duty.
I'm not
Yo,
even,
is she playing
to be
Ghost?
honest, I'm not even paying attention. I'm not even bullshitting. Y'all having your own conversation because y'all start talking about fucking college football. Named a college that's #1 for football teams. I just don't.
Whoa! We didn't get into no statistics or nothing like
y'all
that.
named a football school shit something.
So as soon as we said Stanford football, that's it. You was like, oh, this conversation ain't for me.
I just drifted off. I'm sorry. What did you ask me?
Oh my god. Yo, she's having withdrawals, yo.
Please, I'm just being honest. I'm being
She's having
honest.
withdrawals. That Call of Duty Ghost is itching. It's itching.
All right, so
the question
repeat the
was
question.
that he seen a girl in his freshman year, right? He's like, love at first sight. He's seen her. He's like, oh my God, she's beautiful. I know we'll be happy together. This is who I want to be with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she tells him, not him directly, like he needs to, but just randomly, like, oh, I only like football players. So he goes join the football team. He makes it. Like he tries out, he makes it. He says he's always been a bigger guy. He's not the best looking guy in the world, but he made the football team. And turns out he's doing really successful at football. So he's about to go to college, and she has a boyfriend, but it's been 3 years. And he's like, what should I do? Should I approach her? Should I just let it go? I don't know. What should I do? Because he really still feels like he loves her.
What should he do? He should do nothing and excel in his football. You know how many bitches you gonna get? Don't worry about the past. Yeah, I'm with Slim. Yeah, I answered this. I'm with Slim. It's too late, and he's already
15.
up top, and he's already in his greatness, I guess I could say. And it's a lot of ladies who want that right now anyway. And you're gonna get so much, you're not even gonna remember that. And if you do, that's some Drake shit.
And when you
put his
mess
head
with
down.
them new girls, do what Adam says. No matter what you do, any new girl you come across, you add Cindy on Twitter. No matter
Yeah.
what it is you do,
Yeah.
you make sure she realizes what she lost.
Yeah. It was
You know,
little selfie pics with you and your girl and shit or whatever. You know, like, oh look, we fucking in Hawaii right now, just chilling.
Add
You know, yep.
That's
it.
But it might not be Cindy's fault though.
No.
You can't blame it on Cindy. Maybe he didn't approach her, so maybe she don't know.
Definitely some of him. It's definitely fault of some on him. Like he really didn't approach her. Like he
Yeah.
said, he hasn't talked to her in 3 years. Like, what are you doing, man? You love this chick. You're supposed to go after that.
So
You
I
know?
don't feel that at Cindy with some hot bitches is right.
Yeah, she
in
gonna
this
become
No,
situation.
I say you go for it. You try it. Even if she has a boyfriend, you let her know the situation. Listen, I'm going to college. This is how I felt. You just let her know. Worst case scenario, she blows it off or whatever. And, best case scenario, maybe she has the same feelings and she's been waiting for you to tell her. Who knows? I say at least
Oh.
try because you don't want to have that doubt in your mind. Like, damn, I wonder what if I told her. You know what I mean?
Best
You
You
tell
gotta
her,
put
and if she
yourself
doesn't
in that
like it,
position.
then you go to Hawaii, you at Cindy with every beautiful girl and let her know what she missed out on.
Cindy might not even remember him. If he never approached her after finding out
3
she was
years.
only interested into football players, she might not even remember him now because he never approached her. You can ask Cindy the football money, like, remember me for 3 years ago, baby girl? You know what I'm saying? I never spoke to you after the situation, but this is what I got for you.
It's high school. She's gonna remember him. She'll remember him.
Nah, I don't
15
remember.
years old to
I don't
18?
remember
I
high
don't
school
know.
people that much.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta put yourself in his shoes. What if there was a chick that you was trying to talk with, and then 3 years later you don't talk to this chick, and she just comes at you like, "I'm in love with you. I want to be with you.
I've been
I want
loving
you to
you
have
for
my
3
babies."
years.
Never spoke to you. Well, I mean, come on, son. You'd be like, "Nah, you need to go take some Xannies. You got something messed up."
And plus,
need-
she might be knocked up with some other football player's baby, because she only likes football players. Maybe she's
But
a groupie now.
it's still better. It's still better to know, though. Trust me, it's better to know.
Trust me.
It is. It's better to know because
He said
then
it from
Is it?
experience.
Is it because
It
you gave
is,
her that
it is,
letter
'cause in
and
the
you
back
know
of my-
good now?
even if you get the worst answer possible, even if she tells you I hate you,
Even if she
you
balls
have
the no and say no, right?
yeah. No matter what answer, like even if she
Circle
gives
yes or no.
even if she gives you a bad answer and she tells you she hates everything about your face and she just strongly dislikes you, it's better to know that than wonder what if she had the same feelings about me? What if she liked me? And you know what I mean? It's better to know.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
if you do decide to holler at her, don't come off saying I love you. Not
Yeah,
lucky for
don't do
3
that.
years.
We're not saying don't do
that.
yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
I think we've already established first episode. You don't tell them you love them in the first like 15 minutes.
Oh
You know?
no.
No.
Oh
You
no.
don't. First podcast, watch that.
No.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
and then if you get rejected, then you go to Adam route. No matter what it is you do, you just say, "Oh, I'm over here shopping at the Walmart in Tahiti at Cindy."
But do
They
you think
bounce
he
you
could
live
handle
at.
the rejection though? So you got to think about it that way too. Like this dude, he might not be mentally stable enough to be able to handle the rejection.
I mean, he hasn't talked to her in 3 years though.
True
So
that.
for her to just say no, I think he can handle it.
Yeah, but he
Or
hasn't
maybe
talked to her
that's
in
the
3 years,
reason
but
why.
he's still in love with her.
Yeah, that's 3 years of
Maybe that's
the
passion
reason
down
why,
the
though.
toilet right there.
Yeah, I mean that love is deep, and nowadays motherfuckers be taking their lives over that type of shit. So maybe he can't handle that rejection, so he don't need to know. Just keep it moving.
Yeah, if you feel deep inside you can't handle if she was to be like, "Who are you?" Don't even do it.
Yeah, I
Don't
remember
even.
you. What was your last name again? What you look like? Shit like
Yeah,
that.
don't,
That
you
might
can't
be
handle
hurtful.
rejection.
No, you see, I already know the remedy for this. Listen, if that happens, this is what you do. You go home. Make sure it's the weekend, though. Make sure you ain't got
Oh,
school
here we
coming up the next
go.
day. Listen. This is what you do. You put on the P. Diddy song, I Need a Girl, the first one, not number 2 and number 3. You put on number 1, let some tears loose, whatever. You're going to feel better after that. And then let the ads at Cindy begin when you in Stanford.
At Cindy.
Yo, hashtag at Cindy though.
Matter of fact, next time you reply, you go on ahead and you give us her Twitter. We'll have her on the show and we'll ask her what the hell her problem is.
Yeah.
So
What the hell
like
your
football
problem is
players,
having a
huh?
boyfriend when this man love you? What the hell is wrong with you?
Get a
Matter of fact, you
world.
have her listening. Cindy, I know you listening right here because I know he got you to listen. Listen here, Cindy. This man's about to go to Stanford, right? I know how you like football players. This man is going to be making millions upon millions. Now, I'm not saying like him because he's going to be making millions. That's upon you. But this man loves you. Go on ahead and give him a shot. That's all I'm saying. Just give him a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Preach.
That's some Drake music. I got my eyes on you. All right, we got another question. Go ahead.
Another question is a might be a tough one, but it's how do you get out of the friend zone?
Don't put yourself in the friend zone.
There you go.
Yeah, right?
Put yourself in.
Answer. Bam.
It's real hard to get out of the friend zone once you're already in it. Once she already sees you like that, it's definitely hard. But like I said before to the first guy, Phelps, put it in her hand, see how she feels about that. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you.
That
Yo,
could
that's
go
that
for
man's
Flair,
answer
for real.
forever. Yo, just put it in her hand. Yo. You're
Just-
gonna know everything how she feels right then and there. If she somewhat likes you, she gonna let you know.
For real, you know, like, all right, look, if you put it in her hand and she just lets go and looks at you, she ain't interested. If you put her hand and she squeezes it a little bit, it's on. Like, even if she says, like, nah, not right now, or like, nah, what you doing? Chill, not right now. You know, at least you know, bam, she squeezes it a little bit, it's on. You know, maybe later or maybe the next day or something like that. You know, but that's how it is, man. Just put it in her hand. Just make
As
sure
a
you're not in
man,
public.
we don't know we're in the friend zone until it's already too late.
Yep.
Until we get the, the blatant answer, like, she's on the phone, like, what you doing? Oh, I'm just with my friend Jerry. Like, oh my God, really?
Like, I don't see you as you're like a brother to me. Like,
Yeah. We
That's
we
what
never
people-
know until it's too late. We always feel like they digging us and until that one hit comes. And once you in there, yeah, it's I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, I've never been in that situation where being like in the friend zone where she considers you like a friend or whatever, but I don't actually, have you ever had somebody in the friend zone that liked you you didn't know?
I put everybody in the friend zone regardless. It's just for personal reasons. Everybody goes there. I don't really care.
So you just got a room full of people in your friend's room, just like, how the hell do I get out? I'm stuck.
I mean, like, it's not to the point where it's like you will never get out. It's just like right now you're a friend and you can stay that up until something happens. You know what I mean?
what do you feel he has
that
to do though
conversation.
to get out of the friend zone?
I really don't know how to how to tell someone to get out the friend zone.
Like I know it depends on the girl really.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the girl.
But like any like little tips or something for like any girl.
I don't know. Ask her out on a date and make some moves on her to let her know that you're interested in something more than what he already is or what they already are.
Yeah, if you're in the friend zone, then you would have no problem getting her to go to a movie.
Yeah, you'd have no.
Because you ask her, she's gonna be like, "Cool, that's cool."
Yeah.
So you definitely have the power of just going bowling or somewhere with her. She's not gonna really say no.
Yeah.
Then it's up to you to let her know that you want more than that. So if you just gotta pull it out, pull it on the put it on the table. If
not
that's
in a
what it
creepy
takes,
way.
that's what it takes.
If you pull it out, do it slowly. Tip first.
Just put it in the popcorn and let her eat that shit. Like, yo, baby, you want some of this popcorn?
Like,
oh, what's that?
No, you just bought it though. Like, why is it already at the bottom? Shh, don't worry about that, man. Just put your hand in there. Just get some popcorn.
Got that extra butter.
All right, so Ash, see, this is why having again, we say this every episode. Well, I say it every episode, but having a female's point of view it's a beautiful thing. So let's say you go out with somebody you think you're cool with, and all of a sudden you just feel something, bam, he just put it in your hand right then and there. You look, there it is, just salami right there in your hand, bam. What do you do?
That would be really awkward. Are we in a movie theater?
You're in the movie theater. It's dark, it's quiet, nobody's looking.
And it's somebody that's attractive, right?
Well, we would hope that she finds him attractive. Yeah, let's just go with that.
I don't know. I'd probably smile and laugh.
Bam. Got it.
No.
Got it. Look at that.
Yo, Adam may have crazy ass steps, but he gets results. He gets results.
Works.
I mean,
if you get a smile and a giggle, then you in there. If you didn't get what is that? Then you're good. If you get a smile and a giggle, then that means you're good for about 2 more of those.
Yeah, man. If she ain't calling her brother and her cousins, you good.
The only reason I'm a giggle is because I got a sense of humor. Like, no, you did not just put your dick in this popcorn. You did not just do that. I'm gonna look away and continue watching the movie. Like, all right.
There you got it.
But in the back of your head, you already know he did it, and he already did it once.
And if I liked what I saw after all of that, and then if I liked what I saw after all of that, I'm gonna still be thinking about it, and then you're out of the friend zone.
That's out of the friend zone. Yeah, she's like, damn, I like that dick. I want to see that in my mouth.
Unless if you got, let's say, a 4.5 incher, then you leave that alone. I don't really know about.
If you can't penetrate the bottom of the popcorn, you got an issue, homie.
Small popcorn.
Yeah. Yo, get those like recycle bags. Don't even get the box or the bucket. Don't get the bucket. Get the small bag. You know, you good. The personal.
You have to get the Mike and Ice and just put that on your lap sideways.
Yo, I think this remedy I think one day we're gonna hear a story like, yo, Adam, I just pulled it out and put it in her hand, and we in love.
It was successful. Thank you.
I'm waiting for it. It's gonna happen one day. It's gonna happen. Now, we're just gonna have a whole bunch of random people just pulling it out on females next week, but just go for it.
Yep.
Yo, it's definitely gonna happen because that's my answer for everything. Yo, how do you make bacon? Yo, just put it out and put it in her hand. Yo, see how she feels about it. Like, I gotta get this stain up my shirt. Yo, I'm telling you, man, just put it in her hand. So we're gonna definitely get a successful story out of that. It's gonna happen one of these days. It's gonna happen. So yeah, Phelps, you just back to the first guy we answered. You heard how we was talking about getting out the friend zone. It seems like she put you in the friend zone. Going back to the first guy, so just put it in her hand, man.
Yeah,
telling you. It'll do wonders because you will get a result. Like whether it's one you want or one you don't want, you're gonna get something. It's gonna be an immediate result.
Yeah.
Yep.
At the end of that transaction, you are gonna know if she wants to see Lil Pedro again. You will definitely know. Well, don't act like we don't name it. Don't act like y'all don't name it.
Oh, but you call it Lil Pedro though?
Nah, I call mine Bruno. What's wrong with Bruno? We all got names, man.
Motherfucker comes over and is like, come here, Pepe.
Yo, did we have one more though? We have
Nah, I
one
think
more
that was
question.
it.
That was
we
it?
got one more.
Which one?
GS, talk about why some females got a problem with giving head.
I
Oh,
forgot about
yeah.
that one.
Oh yeah, yo, he said, "GS, please answer me. I need your help." You know, like
So
he
apparently,
really wants to
GS
hear
is the
from
only
you.
one that gets head.
Yeah. GS is a professional right now. Let's go.
So actually, the problem's with Adam. So Adam, how come you can't get females to give you head?
Yo, I don't know. I think it's because I start off putting it in their hand and they're just not comfortable with that.
Oh, so you stick with the handies. All right. I see.
Yeah, like maybe I should just start dropping it in the mouth now. You know, like I need some help. GS, can you please help me with this?
Why do I have? I mean, all right. So the question is, why do females have problems doing it? And
Yeah.
he's asking me like I just go to a conference every month and I can just ask them and get specific feedback. Look, guy, listen. Why don't y'all just don't like giving head? Some people just want to know. I mean, I don't know why some females don't like doing it. I don't know. Maybe they don't like how it tastes. I don't know. I've never tasted one and I never plan on doing it, so I couldn't tell you. I can't be like, I don't know why it tastes good. They should be into it. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I know me personally. I'm not big into even getting it. Like I don't know. It just never really did anything for me. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I know people are just like, oh well, you haven't had a girl that's done it right, dog. Because trust me, you get one right, your toes is curling in your face. Like I don't know, man. I've had my fair share of females, and unless they've all sucked at it, no pun intended, then yeah, I never really enjoyed it.
So going back to the last episode, like, not saying you got the 4-incher, but like if she was to go down there, you'd be like, baby, what you doing? Come back up here. You know, like you'd be like that?
Oh no. If it happens, I mean, I let it happen, but I've just never been into it. Like I could go without it.
Yeah.
Like if
It's
a girl's
not a
like, oh, I
need.
don't like doing that, I'm just like, you know what, I wouldn't
Fine
even
by
ask
me.
you to.
Yeah, okay. Ash, what do you think? What do you from a girl's perspective? What do you think like discusses them about it or whatever? Like why if a girl says, "I don't like doing that. It's nasty." Like why would she say that?
Maybe she's afraid of a penis staring at her face.
She's just afraid of that eye-to-eye contact.
Yeah, that eye-to-eye contact. She might be afraid of that. Maybe she's intimidated. I don't know. Just fucking stare down. I don't know.
Stare down.
That could be.
Or maybe she just feels like she just doesn't doing good and she just embarrassed to do it.
I mean, you never know till you try it. You know. Then you'll know if you need improvement or not.
Like Adam said that he hates nothing more than a girl that likes to give head but just bad at it.
Yeah.
It may be, she's just one of those girls and then she just gave up on it. Like, you know what? Nah, not really.
Yeah, this is something I'm not really seeing myself excelling in, so I'm just gonna stop, cut it short here. Oh
She may
man.
just be afraid of the way it looks in her face, and I don't know. I'm
Some
just guessing
girl-
that's the main thing.
Some girls are just shy as fuck and they need that guy to bring that freak out in her. So maybe you just need to put it in her hand and
Of course, right?
You know what?
But he's trying to get head. He needs to put it in her mouth.
That's very true. Not to be on no kinky type shit, but that's true. I mean, if she don't want to do it, lean towards her. You know what? Put her in her face a little bit. Give her a hint.
Put it in her
It ain't
face a
gonna
little
suck
bit.
itself.
Just lay down. Just like, why
Suck
don't you lay down? Put your head right here. Put your head right here. Just lay down right here.
Yeah, if you express it enough, maybe she'll decide to do it. And if she's bad at it, talk to her while she does it and guide her. And if it continues to be bad, I, recommend some porn for her, I guess.
head up with some YouTube Woody's tutorials.
Yep.
I
Non-explicit.
was gonna say, but I didn't want to get shots fired.
He said hit her up with the Woody tutorial.
I wanted to say it for the longest time. I was like, damn, I can't say it on their podcast.
Oh man, I'm about to cry. This dude said the Woody tutorial.
Yeah, just give a link to the video.
The do's and don'ts of a blowjob.
Yo, he went into detail though, like how to do it and all that, So I mean, Just hit her up with that. Like, yo, watch this real quick. Don't worry about the Call of Duty gameplay.
Just listen.
Turn
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
look away.
That's when he was playing GTA and he was doing turn signals.
Oh,
that's that's when he got out the car and waved over traffic during the intersection.
Man.
yo, that was wow. He really.
Slim, man, what you think, man? Why do you think girls don't like doing it? Why do some girls just not like doing it?
I think I don't know. It has to be with the type of relationship. You got to be comfortable enough with the female where if you're in that stage where you're trying to get head, then you probably done more stuff with her. So just when she's laying down on the couch, just walk up, butt ass naked, and just put it in her face. I mean, if she grabs it, then she grabs it. If she doesn't, then you're already comfortable enough that you're trying to get head. Then you just keep it moving. And you move on to other things. I mean, head is not the only type of thing where you can get pleasure. Put it in her butt. You never know.
Yo, I just came up with the perfect scenario though. You want to get ahead, man? All right, this is what you do. You go up, you get a movie, right? Like, all right, we're about to watch this movie. Put on Netflix, or you get a movie from whatever. You know, you put a movie on. I'm like, all right, babe, I'm about to go get some popcorn. All right, so sit right here on the couch, all comfy, chill. Put the blanket over her and all that, right? So you go to get the popcorn. You come out with the popcorn, right? But you butt ass naked now, and you put it right there on her shoulder, rock solid. Just right there. Did you hear the thump though? Like, what you gonna do with that? You gotta put it right there. Like, don't even slam it though. Don't for real. Now that I'm thinking about it, don't even slam it. Slide it right on her shoulder. Like, like slide it right in her shoulder though. Like, all right. So, what you trying to do though? Trying to get things going. Like that. I mean, and she's gonna look over when you touch her. When it touches her shoulder, she's gonna look over. So her lips are gonna be right there.
She might touch it a little bit with her mouth.
Yeah, she might even like.
And if she does, you just like, see, it wasn't that bad.
So you trying to suck
it?
Yeah.
Wash the balls twice though. You gotta get the balls washed. You can't be fucking trying to get some head.
Oh my God, Jesus!
You just got done playing Call of Duty for 5 hours. You eating the balls and stinging and shit. And you're like, yo, can I get this head though?
That is the worst thing. Please take that advice.
Like Chris Rock said, right? Chris Rock, and one of his things, he said, whenever you want something, you have to own up to it. And the more aggressive you are, the more you're going to get results. He's like, if you just mad shy, like, excuse me, do you think maybe, if you can find some time, maybe, I don't know, suck my balls a little bit. He's like, if you're like that, it's never going to happen. You got to own up to it. You got to be aggressive. You got to be firm. You got to look her right in the eyes. You got to go ahead and just let her know what you want.
The balls got to be clean. Lord Jesus.
Lord Jesus. Like, I sound upset about that now. Like,
I think she has a story.
I was thinking this one dude, right?
All right.
I had never wanted to give him head because I was younger, so I didn't know, like, I can do it. But no taking my mouth and do it. So it was one day he kept trying to get me to do it, and he like took his pants off and stuff.
So, what did he do though? What did he do? Like, what was his steps? Because girls notice everything. They act like they don't, but girls notice everything. Like you're not getting by a girl. They're like FBI detectives. So I know his steps. What did he try and do though? Like, how did he set it up?
Yeah, you knew immediately. Like, okay, yeah, he finna ask for some head in a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He set the mood like as if you were gonna, do it. But
Jadakiss.
Instead,
you heard the Jadakiss though? You heard the Jadakiss?
But instead, it's just like the bottom portion of his clothing were removed. So I kind of knew that was the clue right there. Like, okay, so your top part ain't off. It's just your drawers is off and your shorts are off, but you still got your socks on. Okay, so I know what it is. And he came around to me. It was just like waving in my face. So when you wave, you kind of make like a stroke of air, fan. So that's happening. And just like the whiff of air just fucking hit my nostrils.
You got punched in the face with that must.
I'm like, ooh, I gotta use the bathroom. And I just had to walk out because it was like when balls smell, it's like musty fucking underpits. It stinks so bad. And I guess he didn't know, but that fucking whiff hit me, it was a wrap.
Did you
I'm
tell
good.
him or no?
I didn't know how to tell him. I didn't want to hurt his feelings and shit like that. Like, yo, nigga, your balls stank. So I just went to the bathroom and then came out and act like I was tired. Like, you know what? No, I'm sleepy. We could try again later. But
Oh my god.
I'm good.
Like yeah, like right after the shower, we could try again.
Right? Soon after you jump out, I'm ready. But right now, no, I'm not good.
Oh my god. Yo,
Mm-mm.
that must though.
That's the strongest scent of musk I've ever smelled in my life.
It came
The
from his
strongest.
balls.
That motherfucker just got back from a triathlon. Like,
So I'm sure, like, as the dude, man, when you know a girl's coming over, you clean everything.
oh, you
Yeah.
watch that shit
So he
twice.
must have just, I don't
He
know,
did.
man. That day, he
I don't
just
know,
felt like the
maybe he
balls
was-
were clean enough.
Maybe he was just
Yeah.
busy that day and just didn't feel like doing it real quick. Because he did it like real quick, like as soon as I came over, it happened. So I guess he didn't have time to wash. I don't know, but sometimes you need to make time to do little special
Guys,
stuff.
yeah, definitely. That's why you gotta when a girl's coming over unless she just like surprised, like, hey, you don't fuck with a bitch like that. But if she if you planning on her coming over, you have to prepare.
Just
you
take
have-
a nice shower.
Yes, you have
Straight
to
up.
take a shower, and like if you ain't, we're talking like you're already comfortable with her. You
Yeah.
gotta make sure you take a shower.
Got to.
That's
Even if you
Shower
already clean,
and some
just do it
mints.
anyway.
Shower and mints. You gotta have some mints and some gum or something.
Something. God
Make sure the
damn.
breath is good. And make sure, when that shower comes, everything get in between your toes, behind the ears, everywhere.
yeah, because
In
you don't know where
between
she's
the
gonna be at.
scrotum, all
Yeah,
of that.
because you don't want to be in a situation where you got them sweaty, smelly balls, man, and she's never gonna want to get near your balls again, man.
Yo,
So maybe the
Never.
person who asked that question, it's like, why girls don't like giving head, man? Some
That
girls
might
do
be
to me,
your
some girls don't. Maybe on the days they don't. Maybe they wanted to, but you got them sweaty sacks, man. You can't be
Oh.
swinging
Don't
sweaty
with him.
sacks.
just
You
said
never know.
he waved it at her though. Like,
Yeah, he was just waving the PP, and I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. Then the fucking scent came through.
He came in with the helicopter,
Yep.
put it in your face, and wave it around a little bit.
Oh, that was a bad
word.
day. Oh no.
You shouldn't even worry about her this feeling. You should have just already told them, like, yo,
Oh.
just put
Word.
an instant straight through the pee hole, man. You gotta let that clear up a little bit.
honestly, he didn't care about your feelings to do that to you. Like he did not care. Like,
Mm.
oh man, you should have told him. That would have been great.
You should have got
Like-
some air freshener and just made.
I could just picture it. Like I could picture Ash like cover her nose, like, and he's like, "Yo, what's wrong?"
Yeah, with that
Nigga-
ugly Kevin Hart face.
Yeah, like,
No, she made a face though.
yo, she's pointing at it with disgust, like, "Nigga, you know your balls stink."
You know she made a face though. She's like, "Look, did something die, nigga? What the fuck?"
I'm good
Yeah.
for making a face.
Yo, but what's killing me though is how he just put it in her face though. Like he thought it was that awesome. Like, bam, I'm gonna put it on her face and she's
She
just
ain't
gonna
ready.
love it. Yeah, like, oh, here you go, bam, and he just started wiggling it. Like,
Oh.
Straight throwing the meat spin.
yo, did he
Oh.
just start like doing like, oh, like the Will Smith and Carlton shit, like, dun, 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 from Fresh Prince, like, yo,
Tonto,
oh,
jump on it. Jump on it.
No, it's just like a small wave, but it was enough to send a powerful scent my way,
Did you make a face though, or did you was just like, may I use your restroom?
I always make a face no matter what it is, but it wasn't nothing drastic. It's just like big eyes, like a surprising, like, whoa. Like, damn, I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, must
It's the
pee.
same way when a dude goes down on a female and that shit just rank. You like, no,
Well,
not
bet.
happening.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
man.
I don't want to get into the story, but no, that happened. I quit talking to a bitch because her shit stank.
what happened though? Like, did you tell her?
Oh no, you can't bring
No,
up
I
a
walked
story
out.
like
You can't
that.
bring up a story and not talk about it. You can't.
All
Do
right, I was like 18, 19. It was like right after high school, going into college parties, and we was at this college, and this bitch wanted me to go down on her.
that.
So I'm a little drunk, so I wanted to fuck no matter what. So we going at it. She gave me head, and then I'm about to go down, and right when I like pulled her pants down,
Oh.
it just all over my face. And it was like, I'm like, the fuck? But without saying something, I just like, I'm not feeling this no more. And I just left. I just walked out, pulled my pants on, and just walked the fuck out the door.
Damn.
Oh no.
You ain't say
It takes a lot for a man to walk away from sex.
I mean,
lot.
I think she might have had something because it was
Oh, is
it
that
was
bad?
rank.
So
It was
she had
rank.
like the cartoon like green smelling
Right, the
fog.
green.
Yeah, like I was hit in the face, like it was must, and I don't know. She had a yeast infection or something. I'm
Nice
telling
Now,
you,
when
it was.
you pulled it down and you smelled that, did she still have a face like smiling and like, oh yeah, he's
What's
about to
wrong,
be-"
baby?
Yeah, she was ready for it though. Like we was both ready. Like it was about to go down if it was good. But I was like,
Alright.
it was one of those things where you put your nose in before you put your tongue in. You got to smell it before you lick it. So I was like, no, not happening tonight. I was like, I gotta go. My stomach is not feeling too good. I don't know if I can do it. Maybe some other time, but like right now, not happening.
Wow.
Man, putting bitches
So,
on blast since
If you take anything from this podcast, you got to put it in her hand or her face or her shoulder, and you got to
Clean your balls when you do
wash
that,
your
though.
balls and your vaginas.
Yeah, nose first,
Yes.
tongue second.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the relationship edition. I don't even know what I would do in that situation, man. If I'm about to go down and I smell something, I don't know, man.
It's a tough situation. I mean, especially because we was drunk, so it wasn't a bitch that I was trying to fuck with on a daily basis. So I think it was easier for me to just walk out. But if it was a chick that I was digging with and we tried to get together when we were sober, damn, the feelings might have been hurt. I don't know if I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'd go off on a chick like, yo, we supposed to be like getting into it, so I would assume you did some preparation before you came through. Like, so why does it smell like that? Yeah, I would have liked the explanation before I kicked out of my house. just to further the embarrassment. Like, why does it smell like that? You just being an asshole. I'm gonna leave. No, you need to answer this real quick before you go because I need to know why.
Why would you punish me like this?
I think I would have tried to maybe move it on into the shower, man, and just cleaned her up real quick. Maybe she wouldn't have noticed.
I mean,
Just move her into the
thinking
shower.
back,
Like, yo,
it
let me get that axe behind you real quick, though.
it's the drunk moments where I was like, I'm outie. I'm not.
Yo, that's what you should have did, man. You should have brought her in the shower and cleaned her up, man.
Let's wash up together because it's sexy.
Yeah. Let's take a shower. Give me some head in the shower. Have you ever fucked in the shower, baby?
You start rubbing her down with the loofah.
The loofah, right?
Loofah, but like,
why you washing me up? Because
baby, are you washing me, son?
I'm all sexy. Like I'm just all soapy now.
Soapy foam looks so good on you, baby.
Yo, Ash, what if that dude who her name was the guy with the smelly balls, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if he knew that was the issue? Like, you gotta look. He's like, damn. He's like, yo, give me like 4 minutes. Let me just wash him up real quick, and I'll be right back.
Oh, too late. That's a huge turnoff right
the
there.
Moment's gone. The moment's
the
gone.
The moment is gone. You can't approach someone smelling like that and then go to adjust yourself and come back and think I'm still gonna feel the same way. I'm not. Your fucking balls stank about 5 minutes ago, and I still smell it now.
Oh
and I smell it now.
Into your nostrils.
Just because the balls are clean don't mean the area in which you waved it in is still fresh.
It's contaminated.
Yes.
So did you leave shortly after that?
Yes, I did. I told him I was tired, and I laid down, and I act like I was going to sleep. I think I need to go home. I'm so tired. I'll call you tomorrow, though.
Oh,
you never called him.
I mean, I called him. Yeah, that was someone I was dating at the time. But then
you threw him in the friend zone, though.
He's in the friend zone now. Yes.
Damn, see, look, guys, she was, it wasn't even somebody that she was just like talking to or trying to get to know. She was dating him. They were already together,
and thrown right in the friend zone because of 2 smelly balls, man.
Yeah.
It just ruined everything. So make sure you wash your balls.
That's seriously effective right there.
Yo, it's like,
Can you imagine
That is too
just
funny.
imagine about to get it on, right? And then he take his shit off, and then you know how you gotta do all the movements and stuff. You gotta thrust. That's just like fanning more air. Like what? What is that
She said it wasn't a
smell?
big fan, just a small fan that
It's
gave
just-
a powerful smell.
Yo, I'm just saying though, guys, you do not want to be that guy that when a girl walks by, she like, there go that nigga with them smelly balls. You don't want to be that guy.
I remember you.
Your smell is definitely one of the biggest turnoffs for anyone.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like there's something so sexy about a girl that looks good and she just smells so damn fine. Like she just walked by you, just like, oh my gosh, she smells so good.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that person. They walk by like, oh, he look, oh my god, that Dubois stank. Like you don't want to be that type of person. You don't want to be known as, because who knows what Ash told her girlfriend. She might be like, yeah, his balls stink. Now you know that's smelly balls.
Yeah.
You know.
Now you try to like talk to any of the girls around the neighborhood. They all know you as Mr. Smelly Balls. You don't want to be like that.
You the dude who got them smelly balls? What's up?
No, 11
Next
years
go-
down the road, man, you just known as smelly balls, man. You get a job at a restaurant, they just call you smelly balls.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he just had
What
a
up,
tiring
SB?
day.
What up, SB?
Like, damn, I got a sweet ass nickname. Did you? These motherfuckers just met me. They call me SB. That's what's up.
All right, really quickly, I want to talk about if work experiences. If anybody has any stories about work, and one thing comes to mind for me is, of course, I'm working at Walgreens, and I'm a manager at this point. What was that? What was that, Adam? I didn't catch that. What was that?
No, I was just coughing real quick. So I'm
Oh no! You said something. I couldn't quite hear that. What was that?
I was like gasping for air. Like that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
He had that must of his balls coming in his face. Yeah.
So one thing, there's a lot of crazy things I've seen. Now the store I work is it's like straight smack dab in the ghetto. So where I live, it's very, very like damn, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess it's poverty. Like it's very low income, very ghetto, very, just a poverty city where I live. Now, Connecticut itself has a lot of good places, but the city I'm in is just very, very bad. So the store I'm working at, Walgreens, is right next to, like the train station, and we get a whole bunch of just a lot of bums coming. They steal all the time, and we weren't able to afford a guard, so we would really have to try and stop them ourselves. And we kind of wanted to let them know, like when we stop somebody. It wasn't like, hey, can you please put the back down? Like, no, we jumping people. We'll let them know, get the point across. Like, if you like, yo, that store you go into, like, they crazy. They'll run out the store, they'll chase you, and they'll beat the hell out of you. So there's one time I'm going to the front register, and we had a pharmacy where they had drivers where they would deliver the prescriptions. So one of the driver is in the candy aisle. I guess her shift ended, and she is just shopping for candy. And she calls me. She's like, Nelson, he's stealing. Well, they didn't call me Nelson in the store. They call me by my nickname. So she's like, Big Delicious. They're stealing. Yeah, that's what they call me. So I look over, and this guy, he's got boxes of the Hershey king size bars. So I look at him. We're not too far apart. So of course he drops it, and he tries to run. So I grab him, and we're kind of wrestling a little bit. Now I'm bigger than he is. He's probably like 5'6", 5'7". So he wasn't that big of a dude, but he's a grown ass man. He had to be like 30 something, 35 or whatever, maybe even 40. I don't know. So he got that grown man strength. So we're wrestling a little bit. This is a couple of years ago, so I'm probably 23, 24. So we're wrestling a little bit, and I'm having trouble holding on to him. Of course, everybody's watching, right? Nobody wants to help. It's just me and like 15 employees, and everybody's watching. Customers is watching. Nobody wants to do nothing, so it's me wrestling with them. And we knock over like a pallet of Pepsi, so soda's going all over the place, and we're both slipping, and he gets away from me, and I catch up to him, and I get him again by the door, and this had to have been going on for like a good 90 seconds of just straight me trying to grab him trying to run away, and we're both like just winded from fighting with each other. So I finally get enough like I get a good hold of him and I grab him and I yoke him up a little bit and I finally get him to the back. Now, one of the craziest things is that once we sit him down, I actually did a video on my channel about him because once I got him into the back, I go and I tell people, clean this up or whatever. So I go back and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Causing a mess in my store. You knocking stuff over. You stealing stuff. You're going to jail, right? And the craziest thing was he was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So the guy that I wrestled with and struggled with for 90 seconds was a gay dude. And there's nothing more just demeaning. I'm not saying you can't be gay and not be strong. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, because you're gay, you're weak. But to know that I struggled for 89 seconds out of that 90 seconds with a gay, like once he started talking, I looked at him and this gave him a look like, yeah, if I knew you was this way, I would have never struggled with you, man. I would have manhandled you from the beginning. I'm over here thinking you're a grown-ass man and you strong as hell.
Hit him with that round two, but like, what?
Yo, I was like, yo, if we go out again, I'll shake the hell out you right now, man. I thought you was a grown, strong-ass man, man. You over there out wrestling me in front of folks. I'm like, yo, you can't let these people know that you gay. All right, you put some bass in your voice when the cops
with
come.
Your chest, nigga.
Yeah, man. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I remember we called the cops and it was like a good hour and a half and they just didn't come. And like I said, the video is in my I have a video of it. And I go back there and I'm talking to one of the coworkers. I'm like, yo, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make him say subscribe to Mr. Golden Sports and I'll let him go. So he's like, all right, yo, let's do it. So I go back there. He's like, all right, listen, I'm the cops taking too long. I'll let you go, but you got to do me a favor. And I got this recorded, the videos of my channel. And he looks at me, he's like, with this look of disgust, like I'm about to ask for some sexual favors or something. He's like, what? And I'm like, all right, listen, all you got to do is say, subscribe to Mr. Golden Sports, check out his channel, and I'll let you go. You can just go. So he's like, subscribe sports. Subscribe Gold Sports. And I'm like, all right, man, that's good. Just go on ahead, take your book bag and go, man. Yeah, man, I wrestled with a gay dude, man. He got the better end of me that day, man. He did.
Now, when you wrestled him, did you feel anything?
Absolutely not. You shut up right now. Absolutely not. I thought, now, honestly, it's crazy how there's a mindset. Like, if I knew he was gay, I would have handled it differently. I would have just been, I would have known that I would have yoked his ass up from the get-go. But you don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what this guy's capable of. I don't know, what's going on. I don't know if he's gonna stab me. This may be the last time I'm ever gonna live. I don't know how bad he wants some Hershey bars. I don't know what the situation is. All I know is we wrestling and he's strong, man. He's tough. I couldn't get him. Usually, I get these people no problem because they come in and they straight bums. I mean, they're stealing for drugs or whatever. But this one, he had a little strength. And once I heard his voice open, my mouth just dropped. I'm like, really?
This motherfucker just goes around to every little ghetto ass Walgreens picking fights because that's how he gets his kicks. He wants men to wrestle with him.
Yo, I straight let him know. And I wasn't even joking. I told him, I let him know. I was like, yo, listen, if somebody comes ask you a question, you don't speak. I don't want nobody knowing what just happened, that I didn't lost to a damn gay dude.
Damn.
Again, nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying, though, as a man, it's just a little demoralizing. You know what I mean?
It's like losing to a female.
I kind of,
Damn.
I outlasted him, though. So, Ash, you have a story of work?
Yeah, I got one. It's not funny like yours. It's quite disturbing, actually. I mean, you might.
Well, mine wasn't funny. It was a dramatic, cinematic moment of me getting into a wrestling match.
What did gay do?
What did he do?
He was strong though, Adam. He was strong though. Like he gay, but he lift weights though. I could tell.
You brush his teeth with pork chops though?
Yo, he's strong though. He got them dildo weights. You know what I mean? He's
oh
strong.
My God.
Dildo weights. He be with them shake weights though. He be hitting them shake weights though.
But yeah, I got a story. I worked at Kroger's for less than a year, and I was like in the front line, like the bagger, the fucking cart getter out the parking lot, and sometimes you had to clean the bathrooms and shit. Like every shift, you had to clean it twice a day. So this one day, I don't know, it was a great day. It was fan-fucking-tastic. Up until the point where it was my turn to clean the bathrooms. I was at least 4 months deep in this job, and when I walked in that bathroom, that was something I had never seen before in my fucking life. Not in a house, not in like a school bathroom, not in like a grocery store bathroom, no shit like that, ever in life. I walked in the bathroom, and it's like somebody took a massive shit and then put their hands in the shit and then touched on the walls with the shit and then touched on the floor with the shit and stepped in the shit with their shoe and just slid across the floor all around the whole bathroom. Shit on the walls, the toilet, the floor.
So they
everywhere.
Smeared it
They smeared it every fucking where.
Damn.
And of course, since it's my turn to clean the bathrooms, I gotta clean the shit up. If I don't clean this shit up, I might get fired.
You had someone at work that hated you. And like, that bitch Ashley's about to do these bathrooms real quick. Hold on.
And I felt like somebody did it on purpose because I was black, the only black person on shift. So I just felt like one of the managers just took a shit and decided to smear it everywhere and put black bitch Ash, you clean. And I didn't know what to do. I went through hell and back. I made the manager get me, the protective mask that construction workers wear and shit. They go over your nose and mouth.
Walked the fuck out.
I made the get like 3
you don't want to
pairs
be
of
smelling
gloves.
you don't want that E. coli smell going up in your nose.
It was terrible. I've never smelled smeared shit before. It's like a totally different smell. You know how you change a baby diaper and you smell shit? When you smear shit, it smells completely different. It's like
that happens a lot at Walgreens, man. You'll be surprised. Like the old guys, or whatever, like they'll go pick up their prescriptions. Like what's about to go down when they try to pick up their prescription, and then the pharmacist is like, "Well, your insurance isn't going to cover the medicine this month. You have to wait, or you have to pay $11,000 or however much it costs." And they're like, "Oh, okay, can I use your bathroom?" You already know what's about to happen. It's happened several times where they go, and they're writing their names. They're writing, "I hate this store." It gets gross, man. I had to clean that a couple times, man.
Yeah, I don't know if a kid did it or an adult, but somebody did that shit and just walked the fuck out and just continue shopping. Like, who did that? Did you wash your hands afterwards and just, all right, let me get some bread and some flour and I'm good to go? Like, all right, okay. And then everybody kept telling me, like, when I got back, like, you get special shit when you got to clean bathrooms like that. So I'm thinking I'm about to get, like, a hella bonus on the next check and shit. This dude gave me a $5 coupon for the store. All that shit. All that shit was worth $5 on anything in the store. And it was like single dollars, and you couldn't use all 5 at one transaction. You had to use one each time you bought something. I think it was because I'm black, honestly.
Damn. So that's definitely pre-planned. They're like, so they went in there. They woke up that day like, yo, we about to get some smearing going today.
Some smearing
going.
That's the dirtbag move, man.
I keep thinking of that movie.
Next time you go anywhere near those stores, I say you do it just for revenge. Just go ahead, Ash. Just go ahead and get loose. Go ahead and get loose, man. Go ahead and get some of those lactose chocolates. Go ahead like 45 minutes in advance. Just use their bathroom and just let loose, man.
No, I can't touch shit though. I mean, somebody literally put their hands in the toilet, picked it up, and smeared it.
A trail all over the floor.
They smeared it all on the stalls, and they made a trail from that stall to the door. Like they slid with the shit to the door and walked out. Like what? Why would you do that?
So it looked like somebody got murdered, but instead of blood,
yes,
it was just
that was
everywhere.
A shit smeared, stained
like
murder scene. Yes. It's gross.
Oh man,
that's a horrible.
Yeah, you done smelled everything. You done smelled that smelly balls. You done
oh god.
Ashley's been around.
My nose.
Ash nose life is a rough life. Yo.
Yeah, this is a struggle nose.
Yes.
Oh no.
Definitely.
Ew.
Damn.
Slim, you got any stories about you at work?
I don't think I can top the shit story or yours. I mean, not really entertaining. Fuck. I was trying to think of one. I couldn't even think of it when you guys were telling yours. So I don't know. Not this time. I would have to think about it and probably get on the next podcast or whenever I come back. We'll get into my story.
There's gotta be something at work that went down. Something always happens at work.
Your job ever get robbed? Because I know mine did twice, and I was there.
We see. I haven't worked in a while though, because medical reasons. So back in high school, I used to work at Long John's, and nothing really went down there.
Long John's, nobody. Wait, Long John's. I don't want to get that.
Long John Silver's.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh.
I don't know if that's the shrimp place or maybe that's a clothing store up there. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
was like, damn,
I was
they
a
were
male
at a
stripper,
store?
son.
So, you never see nobody drop a shrimp and put it back in and fry it and nothing like that. You never see nothing.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that shit happens all the time. I don't think it's a good story though. Like, I've seen people where we've had food sit out and they still cooked it the next day, like on some nasty shit.
That's
Like,
so nasty.
I would never eat there. But I mean, it
People
was
just eating fish that was out there from the day before, just sitting out there.
yeah, like the way it works is you have to like put the food products back in the freezers after you cook it because it's all deep fried. So you just drop them in and give it to the people. Well, these people had him on the counter, so the fish thawed out, and then they threw it back in the freezer the next morning and then cooked it the same day. So it was thawed out, refrozen, and then cooked again. I was like, I'm never eating here.
You never eat at the places you work at because you know how dirty they are.
Yeah, you know all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I worked in a Japanese place in City Island, and that's all they did. It was nasty as fuck. The food was good, but they were dirty as fuck in the back, you know. And I was one of those dudes. I was like 14 years old. Not even. I was 13. I wasn't even able to work at that time, and I was in the back fucking working off the books, and these Japanese dudes were dirty as fuck back there. They dropped the food, pick it up, put it right back, started fucking just cooking it up, and the plates weren't even that clean, and they were still just serving people. Yo, it was nasty. I ate the first time I worked there. I ate the first day. After that, I never ate there again. It was disgusting.
Yeah, you ever went somewhere and had a sandwich made and they don't got no gloves on?
Have I seen? I think I've seen that before.
I hate that, man. I
Yes.
hate like
Yes.
going somewhere and they just grabbing your cheese and stuff without no gloves, man. Like, yo, don't be slapping tomato on my sandwich without no gloves, man.
Where
Bro,
you be
all
swing,
the
you probably be
juices?
swinging your balls around and shit. Dude. Don't be fucking touching my cheese like
I
that.
know.
Yo, what you just clean in the bathroom? Don't touch my cheese like that. All right, get off my cheese.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go on ahead and end this podcast, the Love Edition. So again, if anybody has any questions that they would like answered, obviously the next podcast won't be dedicated to nothing but relationships and stuff like that. But go on ahead and leave any questions that you guys would like answered by our expertise. You know, none of us are love relationship doctors, but we do play one on YouTube. So go on ahead and leave that in the comment section. Also, all the links to everybody's stuff is in the comment section, the about section. I mean,
The description, yeah.
yes, description. There we go. Where
We just gonna leave comments.
find all of our channels. So, any closing words from anyone?
Put it in her hand.
Wash your balls.
Put it in the mouth.
So thank you goes to Slim for joining us for our very first guest. Hope you enjoyed the episode with us, and look forward to having you again at some point. So we're gonna go on ahead and leave you guys with Slim's final words, which is put it in the mouth.